tell you my story. Anyways, after doing about 30 movies of being subjected to violence, sex trafficking, drugs and alcohol, oh yeah, we snorted meth on the set. Of course, nobody does porn sober. It's ridiculous. It's interesting to note I was in the sex industry 8 years in prostitution, stripping, and pornography. Let's just say I'm doing everything I can that God told me to do to take this multi-billion-dollar lie down. I can't tell you how many times I tried to kill myself. I have scars over both wrists. That's how much I hated that life. And porn was the worst. It was the worst. And so after I left porn quietly, I just went, there's no reason to live anymore. I've got this kid and I have herpes and human papillomavirus, which later led to me having cervical cancer. And I had to have half of my cervix removed. I've also had 3 miscarriages and 1 ectopic pregnancy because my reproduction organs were so damaged. Since 2007, 119 porn stars have died prematurely. It's mostly a female population of porn stars. They're the ones getting all of these STD infections. All of the women in porn are forced, coerced, or defrauded. Young girls, 18, 19, 20 years old, are getting into the porn industry by pornographers who hunt them down on social media. I bet some girls in here who've been hunted down. Most of these movies are filmed in private locations on a mostly older male set. So girls like, maybe there'll be 2 18-year-old girls and maybe about 10 30 to 40-year-old men who are intimidating. These girls go on the set and they're like, I didn't say I would do that. They're like, oh, you're doing it. Because if you don't, we're going to sue you. We're going to physically hurt you, or we're going to send your porn to your parents and your family. This is what it is every single day in the porn industry. Even the contract girls will tell you how much they love it. We're all forced to say things. We're all groomed and trained. Think about this too. There's 11,000 porn films released a year versus Hollywood's 400 films a year. 70% of young girls in the United States have been sexually abused. And most of these women in porn usually have 3 to 5 abortions for about a 2-year work span. Abortion is so prevalent, it breaks my heart. I just don't. And you know what? Does anybody care about these people? Everybody will use them and watch the porn, masturbate to them. But yet we just throw these people out. We don't care about them. 93% of boys and 62% of girls are exposed to porn before age 18. That's so sad. 69% of boys have seen porn showing same-sex intercourse. 39% of boys and 23% of girls have seen online sex involving bondage. And 32% of boys and 18% of girls have seen bestiality on the internet. You guys are looking at some really bad stuff. Remember, you're uniting with whatever you're watching. And this is very true that pornography actually leads to crime. You can ask a lot of prisoners, and only 3% of boys and 17% of girls have not seen internet pornography. Only 3% of you have not seen internet pornography. That when you click to view porn, every time you click on porn, you are contributing to the destruction of human lives. Every time you click on porn, you are promoting sex trafficking and child pornography. Every time you click to view porn, you unite yourself with sexually diseased, suicidal, drug-addicted prostitutes, and you become one flesh with them, and you are in harmony with them. Porn doesn't do anything good for anyone. It's definitely not healthy. It won't help your sex life. It won't help your marriage in the future. In fact, it will destroy